Here we go. Exhale into the feet. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, third position. Okay, exhale back this time. Inhale, upward dog. Don't turn over the toes. Okay, exhale, downward dog. So the feet come forwards. There's no dog there, you see. Inhale, open chest. Exhale, head down. Arms up, inhale. Return to standing, exhale. Okay, one more, inhale. Arms float. Exhale, fold. Long spine, inhale. Float back, exhale. Slide, 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 slide. Keep the shoulders forwards, keep the hair, that's it. And down. Upward dog, inhale. Okay, as you exhale, pull the feet in, hips up. Downward dog comes straight forwards. Inhale, head up. Exhale, head down. Arms up, inhale. Down, back to standing as you exhale. Okay, last one. Inhale, arms float. Exhale, fold. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, slide back. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, pull the feet. Inhale. Exhale. Arms float, inhale. Return home, exhale. Okay. So keep the breath going. You can obviously do more of the blanket slides if you find they're helpful. Okay. For the next little exercise we're going to require some bricks. Okay, so 2 bricks is going to be helpful, or 2 platforms. So we're going to practice jumping forwards and seeing whether we can keep our shoulders forwards. Okay, so we're going to jump onto these little bricks and back again. Again, all of these exercises are trying to get you to face your fear of face planting into the floor, which of course you'll never overcome if your shoulders are not stable. So, place grapefruits into your armpits and give them a squeeze. Push the floor away, so long arms, knees bent. So this is a short-legged iron dog. Okay, so pull the ribs in towards the navel, and you're going to exhale, and towards the end of the exhale you're going to hop. You're going to exhale. Okay, and then we'll inhale, hop back off and down. And then exhale. Hop. Keep the hands flat, so don't let the hands come up. Okay, so inhale, hop back. Might need to readjust the bricks just ever so slightly. Maybe move them back a little so they're not quite as close to the hands. I'll do that for this one. So exhale. Hop. Okay, and then inhale, lift up, exhale back. So we're going to start to get used to floating the feet up off the bricks to go back. So exhale, hop, inhale. Okay, so exhale, head forwards, come right up onto the tippy toes so the shoulders come forwards, as if you're going to come to crow. Back, exhale. Jump. Inhale there. Keep weight forwards. Sneezing is not recommended, but if it happens, then there we are. So shoulders wrap, elbows in, move the head forwards, exhale, right forward, so the heels are up, and back, exhale. Jump. Okay, this time, knees up to the edges of the top edges of the armpits, crow. Inhale, feet up, breathe. And spring back to plank. Exhale, dog. Hop onto the brakes. Boom. Knees forwards, inhale, crow. Extra breaths. Spring back to plank. Exhale, dog. Bend the knees, spring forwards. Land. Knees forwards, crow. Toes up, inhale. Lift. And spring back. And last one. So drop the knees down. And just take a moment to drop into child's pose. Rest the arms. Rest the core of the body. Okay, when you're ready, lift your head. Okay, so we're going to have a play around with some exercises at the wall. So pop the bricks away. Now, one of the things that you can work on is actually learning to jump the hips forwards, keeping the head above the arms, so that you can learn where your hips need to be in space in order for the feet to float. So what this looks like in downward dog is from the side is jumping up, so your hips come high up and forwards, and then landing back into a dog and going back down into a little frog plie position. Okay, so your hips come forwards and your head never drops. So my gaze starts off somewhere in front of me, and then as my hips come up, it sort of drags down the mat a little until it ends up about here between my hands. So all the time my shoulders are wrapped wide. So I'm going to push the floor as I exhale to find the iron dog pose. The end of that exhale, I'm going to spring up. So my pelvic floor is going to recoil boing, to create a spring for the hips to come up. So exhale. Spring, land. So we're going to do this a couple of times, okay? So it's not really breath-centric. There's no room for the inhale. Okay, you can take an extra inhale whilst you're here, and then use the exhale to coil the spring. Jump. Or you can do just springing. One thing you can do, which might be helpful, is to use a wall. So to use a wall, you're actually going to try to get your sacrum to touch the wall. So I'm going to come away from the wall about 1 hand length, like so, and I'm going to see whether I can jump and get my sacrum to touch the wall. So exhale, up, there's the wall, and then inhale back. So slightly closer, a little bit too far away. Exhale. Keep my head up. My head actually can touch the wall there, you see? And then push with my head and land. And up, and push with my head and land. And up, and push with my head and land. So my head never drops. In fact, my head will touch the wall as it reaches the wall. Okay, and then one thing you can do there, if you, should you wish, is because I'm far away from the wall there, I can come a little further away, and as my head comes to the wall and my sacrum gets there, I can then start to take one leg up. So exhale, up, there goes my head, one more go. Okay, and then one leg towards the ceiling, followed by the other leg. And keep the head on the wall there. So my feet are on the wall and my head is on the wall. Okay. But nothing else, just my head and my feet.